Well, late but never denied. We are late, but we've not denied you guys that we are coming on air today to do Showbiz Daily. And there's an okay. I said the horror movie but you don't see what really is going down. Well, we are back. We are back on your screens. I know you guys have been waiting, and we are here finally. My name is Sammy Flex. Check your time. Hey, wow, about 24 minutes after 8 p.m. And of course, we are seated to do something new. We are ready to take you to another level when it comes to showbiz conversations here on the show. In the studio, the three usual suspects are still here. Roland Amate occupying his favorite position in the middle, as well as in Team Dode Solomon, aka HMO, also at the extreme end. And you know, when we sit like this, it's all vibely discussing some of the very pertinent issues within our showbiz space. We don't do the petty ones, we do the pertinent ones within our showbiz space. So, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome. Join us and let's do this conversation. Thanks to the producers, Theophilus Degosh, Desert, Sammy Tuga, and Gerald. With this, when we meet like this, you should know that all is set for us to run our thing. Nasty is in Ghana. He came for a show at Mad Club. And they have some new setup. They call them Mad Sky or something. Hey, it's nice, oh.
Papa.
It's so nice.
Papa.
I have to go there and experience it myself. And big shouts to the management of Mad Club. We've had some meetings with them before. I see their development, I see their growth, and it tells me that they are going to be in the business for a very long time because they understand how the business is going. Almost now, every top name that comes to Ghana, they have a slot for him or her at a Mad Club, and it is going well. Latest is Nasty C. Now, as to why they waited for Nasty C to finish his program before he is going around doing interviews is still something that I'm trying to understand, because what I know is that when an artist touches down like this, they will make the artist do all the interviews before. But this time around, after the interviews, then after the show, then that is where I'm seeing all the interviews. Hey, mini yano, wagwan, what is happening? But then the interviews are putting out some information. And these are some of the things that I would want us to do first to start today's show. So remember, you are still watching Showbiz Daily live on Sammy Flex TV. We are also streaming live on Agbeve TV. So if you are online, we want to read your comments on Sammy Flex TV Facebook. We want to read your comments on Sammy Flex TV YouTube. Just keep them coming and let's do them one after the other. Now, he was asked about his best rappers. And for some reason, he said his best three in Ghana, Sarkodie won't be part. And people are saying, hey, Nasty. Like, for real. Are you for real? Top rappers in Ghana and three. You think Sarkodie will not be there? Now, who are those there? And that is also another conversation. That is, I don't know if you have some videos that we can watch. If you have some videos, we can watch them. If you have some stories, we can read them as well. Then after, we'll move it from there to do some other things. In this story, captured on Ghana Web, it says, Sarkodie not part of my top three Ghanaian rappers. And Nasty C is talking, where it says, arguably Ghana's most decorated rapper, Sarkodie missed out on South African rapper Nasty C's top three Ghanaian rappers list. In an interview on Joy Prime on November 24th, 2025, the South African rapper noted that Sarkodie does not make his top three at the moment, but suggested that the Sack Nation boss might be in his top five. He's not in my top three at the moment. He's definitely in the top five. And when asked if he would collaborate with Sarkodie after the beef between them in 2022, Nasty replied, I don't know. We would have to have a conversation. The South African rapper was then asked what prevented them from having a conversation to settle their differences. He explained that it might be because both he and Sarkodie are busy and no one has organized a proper meeting. And says, I think a lot of things got lost in translation. And you know, I don't know. It's no one's organized that sit down just yet. And we are both just busy with our lives, he said. Nasty C further stated that he is willing to smoke the peace pipe. He noted that he bring it up a little bit. Showbiz Daily. He even referenced it in a song for Sarkodie, No Big Deal, where he expressed respect for Sarkodie. Now, I want to look at the number of people he mentioned in his top 3, and I know that is where the real conversation is. Then the conversation is, okay, is it because of his beef with Sarkodie, reason he did not mention him, or indeed he is not listening to Sarkodie? Because I hear his best 3, he mentioned Shatawale, he mentioned Kwesiata, and he mentioned Black Sheriff as his best 3 rappers. What is the real thing? Does he know Sarkodie much or beef Sunday? So Charlie, we won't shine you. Bro, take this one up.
Well, when it comes to Nasty C and Sarkodie, I don't know why people are making a fuss out of this. Like, people are even surprised to the names that he mentioned. For me, I would have even been surprised if he had mentioned Sarkodie.
I see.
Yes, because ever since, I think from 2022, entering into 2023, when their beef started, we've not heard much about Sarkodie and Nasty C. We've not heard much about it. So I would have asked, hey, since when did they squash their beef? Since when did they settle that difference? If he had mentioned Sarkodie as part of his best rappers. I've seen people also, I mean, find it very interesting in the list of Shatawale being inclusive, and they said the person mentioned Wale, and the host mentioned Shatawale, and he said yes. And I've said, yeah, he would definitely say yes.
No. That argument can be. Because the question was straight. Your musician from Ghana.
Ghana, exactly.
Wale is not from Ghana.
Of which he even mentioned, more important mention or outside, he even mentioned one artist from outside to say, to ask if he can even mention artists who even have Ghanaian descent. And the host said yes, and he mentioned, and later came to mention Wale, and he said Shatawale, and he said yes. So for me, yes, some people are running comments.
Why, to them, they think it wasn't Shatawale who mentioned. So, but who is Wale in Ghana?
Well, they think there's a Wale, a rapper.
No. In Ghana,
there's Shatawale.
So that's what I'm saying.
For that one there, that's
to him. He'll mention Wale because that is what he's used to hearing.
Exactly. And this is not even the first time somebody has even mentioned Shatawale to Nasty C. The last time he visited Ghana, I think in an interview on Star FM or so, Shatawale was mentioned to him as well, when he said he was mentioning some artists that he would want to collaborate with and all of that. For me, I don't think this is a big deal. We all know the differences between Nasty C and Sarkodie. So if he makes a list and doesn't mention Sarkodie, what is the big deal? I've seen DJ Slim insult him left, right, center on
insulting
the media platforms that have given him, like, granted him interview for him to
for their crime.
Their crime is they've given him the platform for him to be, as it were, disrespects Sarkodie.
Wow.
So yes, he's insulted them. He has insulted.
Can you get the irony of this?
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Wow. Like someone has given another person a platform to insult. Wow. That's what when I say, wow.
Why you want to do that? So he's insulted them left, right, center, to the extent that, yes, even comparing it
I think he did it on X.
Right? Yes, he did it on X. He did it on X.
You can even...
And they are there on Twitter. He's giving it to them to left, right, center. But then, for me, yes, and it is not only him. I've seen others also register their displeasure on the fact that, doing some form of comparison, say Sarkodie cannot go to South Africa and go and disrespect the other rappers and all of that. For me, I don't know why somebody is making a list. The person is not mentioning Sarkodie, and you want to make a fuss out of it. The truth of the matter is, what has his list got to do with the status of Sarkodie?
That. Nothing.
How does that affect Sarkodie in any way? It doesn't do anything to brand Sarkodie. It doesn't change what Sarkodie has achieved.
No.
It doesn't change who Sarkodie is.
Never.
So if Nasty is making a list and Sarkodie is not in,
that.
or are they saying that, okay, yes, as much as your friend is saying, we know that some people outside your jurisdiction, when they mention you, it means a big deal. Are we saying that the fact that Nasty didn't mention Sarkodie, like it is the end of the world? Because I've seen him mention different artists. The last time he came to Ghana, the list of artists that he said he wishes to collaborate with, has he collaborated with any of them? No. So this is just wishes. So if somebody is making a wishful thinking, like it's just thinking and wishing, what is your problem about it? Besides, see, among aside Sarkodie, the other rappers he didn't mention, the other equally good rappers in Ghana who he didn't mention. So I don't know the big deal of why some people will make a whole fuss out of it to say, because of that he has disrespected Sarkodie, because the host asked him why he did not mention Sarkodie.
Oh.
Yes, they also asked him why he did not mention Sarkodie. That is what made him recount his differences with Sarkodie.
Sarkodie, okay.
That is what made him bring back that particular conversation. So you should clearly know where he's coming from. And this should not be one. If you want to go at him, fine. But don't base it on the fact that he did not. You think Sarkodie is good, and he did not mention Sarkodie in Sarkodie. It is neither here or there for me. This is somebody making a list. Just as if I also ask you to make a list of your favorite musicians, you also mention a list that perhaps mine may also not be present in your list.
Exactly.
And because of that, should I come and crucify you? I can't do that.
Okay.
So let's just leave him be. And for the media platforms that are like giving him the platform as they are putting it to do whatever he wants to do, it is business for them. It is business for them, same way it is business for you. So if you're also giving platforms to certain people for them to be doing...
Slim insulted them, like even the media people.
Oh, he insulted... I'll find the insult for you.
I've sent a link to our group. I think Tuga will get it and put it on the screen.
I see.
Yeah. Also,
Because on their platform, Nasty answered the question and did not mention Sarkodie.
Or disrespect Sarkodie, and all that. It's some way and interesting. I mean, if it was,
DJ Slim.
Yes, if it was a movie, the poetic device for it is called irony.
The irony of it.
When you know more than the actor himself. Wow, you know more than the actors or more acting scene. And the DJ Slim a Yvonne. Media. We know more than Slim and the media. What has happened? So it's an irony in as a poetic device in a movie.
Okay.
I mean, Nasty C, it is within his right to select whoever.
Okay.
Or be selecting and say we name top rappers or artists or whatever. But the other side in say Nasty C Nankasa in his own confession.
Okay, so some of the posts are here.
Where
it says over here it is Obidi we know. Nasty C, no Sarkodie slander will be tolerated in Ghana. Jimmy, and to the TV and radio station that allowed that Leo Nega to disrespect one guy to your mothers in Kwasiafo. Okay. Yeah. No, because you use your platform to downplay Shatawale to Kwasia. and I won't stop today or tomorrow, but if someone comes from outside, but if someone comes from outside to disrespect him, I'll fight for him. I'll protect my own against outsiders. But internally, I'll fight with my people as and when. But as usual, we are Kwasia.
So okay, so he has given the reason. The reason is that
Only my dream or the casa. Outside now.
Yeah.
Let's
I
had you
inside the
and now talent boy. That's what I say. Internally, I said, oh no, you didn't call them. I'm not here. I'm Muslim because they are call them. No beer. It's the MP and String. I've been all come internet. And was I mentioned
Narcissi. In South Africa for one
internet.
Who they are, yeah, Satan. Demand Anyway, so Narcissi, I think, like I said, he has the right to list whoever. Or person listing as the top artist. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, or you can't do anything, or no. What can you do? But the interesting part is that there's an interview. In fact, in his own music. The big deal now, I been who said now we threw shots at Sarkodie. Okay, I said now you're a fan, now a disappointed one. And you know what happened? And I will be a yes Sarkodie fan. After the whole list of top rappers in Ghana, so obviously we know that there's something happening here. That's why he's not mentioning Sarkodie. And it will not change much, especially when we know that you are not mentioning him, not because he's not a good rapper, but because you have issues with him. It is so obvious. And in fact, this will be the reason why I would say that DJ Slim should not worry himself. Because it is obvious, we know where Narcissi is coming from. So what is the big deal about it that you want to worry yourself that he's disrespecting Sarkodie? No. He's being hypocrite. You can use any other words for him, but not to say or disrespect Sarkodie. The sense is that or right to choose whoever. Let's take it Enka. You be fra. Who said the name in the background? Any busa no wa mo Sarkodie dia, would you be angry like this? Obeka say no. Yes, my obunfu because you think say any panokra onim Sarkodie, so there's nothing wrong here. Okay. This guy, you are aware of him. You think that he knows Sarkodie, but he's playing the game. So you know it. It is so obvious. And yes, any personal or entertainment guy or the entertainment news ban. Or say, oh, this guy is just trying to say something to avoid talking about Sarkodie. It is not different from how the queen of dancehall Spice Onim Shatawali. It was obvious. We all knew why Okan is at the time. So what again? What are you going to fight for in this case? There's no need for that. So I'll advise DJ Slim that he should just hold on his fire. It is not time for him to fire. If he wants to fight for Ghana against people coming in, we understand. But this one, it is not a fight to even waste your time on it. Because we know where the guy is coming from. We know that based on what he has said before and what he is saying here, he has no credibility. So what is the disrespect here? He's rather disgracing himself. Because for those who are aware of his issue with Sarkodie, who will say that, okay, you are saying this because of the issues that you had with Sarkodie some time ago. And even it wasn't any crazy issue like that. Also, person called Chano na wanchao. And when he was not by Sarkodie. And in your song, you mentioned that you were a fan. At the time, you were not even as big as you are today. So, if now that also about big, now person can say Sarkodie is not part of your top rappers are fine. Let's just move on because we know where you belong. We know why you are saying that. It is the same way that when somebody declares their support for, let's say, Stonebwoy or Sarkodie or Shatawali, and they are saying opposite of something that is so obvious, we all know, okay, say yenim say or yes Shatta fan the on can be the same way Una say Shatta, yeah, say Shatta fan there, or become a Shatta. Those things, they are obvious. And you know, why are you angry about it? Especially when you know that because of this is how it will go. Those who are following music, those who know what has happened before, can predict that Nasty C will not mention Sarkodie in his top.
Of course.
So
It's not going to happen.
So what are you looking for? What else Sarkodie will say? So for me, I think there's no need for people to be angry, especially when we know where he is coming from. And there's no better reason that he can give for this. In fact, they were talking about top rappers. He mentioned Shatta Wale.
Okay.
Shatta Wale, I don't know how he got to know, or he will consider Shatta Wale as a rapper.
Yeah, that's what you want to say. Yeah.
Yes. Why what will make him even think like that? It's all because of issues now. Some mentions Sarkodie
because we cannot say he doesn't know.
Yes. And my mention Shatta Wale and all this. So it was so obvious that I think there's no need for anybody, especially music lovers or entertainment followers, to be angry about this one. It is normal, and like even DJ Slim admits, we've been doing it to ourselves. Okay. What is so different about somebody that you think is coming from outside? He's not really coming from outside in this modern time that we are in. Whatever that you say, it's everywhere. Everybody is seeing it. Unless you just want to say if the person is not a Ghanaian, it is okay. Say or can be you defend it or say whatever. But if the person is Ghanaian there, it is okay for that person to also insult other Ghanaian. Yeah. I mean, come on, in fact. So for me, I think people should just relax, and this is not a big deal. I don't agree with what the guy did or what he's been saying, but it doesn't mean that I should be angry about it. Okay. I know this is an obvious thing that he's doing. He doesn't. He has issues with Sarkodie, and that's why he's not mentioning Sarkodie. Yeah. Why are you going to argue that no, Sarkodie is the best rapper in Ghana, in Africa?
When you are not the one doing the calling.
Exactly.
Someone is mentioning it, and he is mentioning it to suit his interest.
Exactly. So for me, I think people should relax. This is not a big deal. But I disagree with him, and I think even if you don't like Sarkodie, you will know that when we are talking about rappers in Ghana, in fact in Africa, Sarkodie is part of it. It's not Nasty C cannot change anything about Sarkodie or what Sarkodie can do when it comes to rap music. Yes.
The level Sarkodie has taken rap to, we are still yet to see another Ghanaian musician who can take rap to that level. Yeah. Yeah. He has done well for himself. So for Nasty C, I still want to believe it is the politics. As we have been saying, it is the music politics. Sometimes the music politics will make you say some things that within you know what I'm saying is too not straight, but you know, okay, let me just put it out like this because that is what I want people to know. And that conversation is also very, very important.